This is Coach Mark. Welcome back to week 3 of your Mindset May challenge. This week, we're going to talk about signal light awareness. Human performance is a lot like driving a car. If you come to a green light, you're in control, everything's good, there's not a lot of thought that needs to go into it, you just keep going. If you come to a yellow light, you're starting to lose control. You either need to slow down or you need to speed up to get through that yellow light. That's going to depend on the person. But if you come to a red light, you better stop. Because if you continue to run red lights, eventually you're going to cause a crash. Having signal light awareness is something that is very important in the mental game, because one of the guiding principles of mental performance is this: you must be in control of yourself before you can control your performance. And in order to be in control of your performance, you have to be aware of what's going on in your life to be able to change it. So that's where signal lights comes in. This week, we are going to ask you to check in each day before your workout with yourself in 3 areas. Those 3 areas are going to be your energy, your mood, and your soreness. First, let's talk about your energy. And when I think about energy, I'm thinking about energy levels. Let's think of it like a gas tank. Are you all the way full? Is your energy a green light? Are you halfway full? Maybe your energy is a yellow light. Or is your tank about on E? That would be a red light. And your energy level could come from a couple different areas. My first thinking is it is about your sleep, the sleep quality, and the amount of sleep you're getting. That's going to contribute to your energy greatly. But there's also a lot of stuff going on in your lives that are pulling at our energy. We don't just have CrossFit to focus on. Most of us have a few different things going on in our lives, or a lot of different things going in our lives that are pulling at our energy. So recognize where you're at. Are you in greens? Are you in yellows? Are you in reds in terms of your energy levels? Second, let's talk about your mood. And when I say mood, this is what I'm thinking of: the quality of your mindset, how you're thinking, and the attitude you're choosing. Is everything going good? Do you have a great attitude? Is your mindset great? You're thinking clearly? Green lights. Or are you in yellow, or are you in reds? Assess yourself, check in, and see where you're at in those areas. And last, I want to talk about your soreness. And when I say your soreness, I don't just mean the everyday soreness that we're used to from working out. That's a good sign from your body that it's adapting to the movements and it's growing and developing from the intensity that you're bringing. What I mean with your soreness is, are you battling an injury? Are you rehabbing something that you're continually pushing through and you're not getting any better? We have to be aware of that, because like I said, if we're in red lights and we just continue to keep going, eventually we're going to cause a crash. So we have to check in with ourselves and our soreness and see where we're at. The second part of this week's challenge is to set an intention for your workout based on what your signal lights showed in those 3 areas. So for example, if I check in my energy, my mood, and my soreness, and all 3 of those areas are red lights, I'm going to need to set a plan based on what the workout is that's going to work for me. I may scale the intensity, I may scale the movements, I may just dial back and move that day, right? Even if it's full send Friday and the coaches say the intensity is supposed to be 9 out of 10 and you're supposed to go, if that's not you that day, you need to know that. You need to be aware of those signal lights and where you're at in these areas and make a plan and execute it based on that. So let's recap from this week. Your goal is to check in with yourself using signal lights, your green, yellow, and red lights, in 3 areas: your energy, your mood, and your soreness. And then based on that check-in, I want you to set an intention for the workout. Have a plan in your head. Where are you at? What do you need to do in terms of your intensity based on what those signal lights showed you? I hope you enjoyed the message this week. I hope you have a great week.